If someone's interested in retiring in Thailand, what do you think is the minimum monthly income and monthly and savings that they should have?
Oh, good question. Well, the first requirement in order to get a long stay visa based on retirement is you need to be at least 50 years old.
50?
50.
50, okay.
So you got to be 50 years old in order to apply for a long stay retirement visa. But as far as income, now there's income requirements that the law requires that you have. Monthly would be like 65,000 Thai baht, which I think is around 2,300 US dollars.
Okay.
So if you were basing it strictly on the requirements for a retirement visa to get through immigration on a monthly income alone, you need to have a pension of about 2,300 that you can prove to the Thai government that you have that to sustain yourself. Now, if you don't have that much monthly income, because you certainly don't need that here for cost of living, they have another option where you could deposit a lump sum into a Thai bank account, and that's like 800,000 baht, which is around $25,000, something in that neighborhood. And they also have a combination of the two. But regardless of what the requirements for the actual visa is, whether you can do the lump sum or meet the monthly, as far as what you can live off of, I came here at 51 years old in 2015, and I had my Social Security disability pension, and that was all that I had from working for 35 years. And then I got diagnosed with a real rare autoimmune condition, and it left me in a disabled state where I can't have full-time employment. So that is about 1,300 US dollars a month. That's all I had when I came to Thailand. And I rented a condo. Now that's about 42,000 baht, something like that, a month, right? But I'm on a marriage visa because not long after I came to Thailand, my Thai wife and I got married. So I didn't need to worry about the retirement visa, and I've never actually held a retirement visa. So I can't speak exactly to the application process. I know what the requirements are. But I lived very comfortably for $1,300 a month. We had a condo in northern Bangkok called Nonthaburi.
Oh, okay.
That's a northern suburb of Bangkok. We have the BTS station, everything that connects you to the city. But for 1,300 USD a month, we had a nice condo. It had a swimming pool. It had a gym. It was only a 2-year-old building. Very, very nice. Now, the square footage was kind of small, but it was a 1-bedroom with a kitchen. So we stayed there for about 6 months. And that's all I had until I started gaining a little supplemental income as an English teacher here in Thailand. So I was able to get some additional supplemental income doing that. But now I actually have a second pension that involves my service in the United States Army, because my disabilities are connected to part of my service as active duty. So now I have that pension as well. So I have a very comfortable lifestyle here in Thailand now. But when I first started, I was scared, like most people, relocating to a foreign country and not sure. You do your research and you're like, oh, it's low cost of living. You look online, you see what's for rent, so you can kind of figure, and you want to have a cushion, you have some savings when you get here. But really, that $1,300 a month as a single
pretty good, right?
was good. I paid my rent, my utilities, my Wi-Fi. We still had money to go to the movies and dinner, and saved a couple hundred a month just out of that $1,300. So.
Yeah, so just approximately, let's say someone's interested in coming out here and let's say they have like $1,000 a month income. What I would say is the way that you have to kind of save money is with mainly the housing. So if you only have a 30,000 baht per month income, so 1,000 US dollars per month, in my personal opinion, you gotta probably just rent a studio apartment, because that's going to keep your costs down to 6,000, 10,000 baht per month. And then you're probably going to have to eat mainly Thai food, not really going to the Japanese restaurants, not really going to American food is quite expensive. actually in Thailand. So that's something to keep in mind. If you like American food, it's actually kind of expensive.
Really, the most expensive products of any kind in Thailand are imports.
Right.
If you're buying local Thai groceries and shopping locally for clothes and all made in Thailand, it's very, very affordable.
Right.
But it's just the opposite. If you're wanting to buy a BMW or Harley Davidson or something like that, you're going to pay more than you would in your home country, right? Because of the import tariffs and stuff. So, but our rent at that condo, very nice condo, was 8,000 baht per month.
That was in Nonthaburi?
Yeah, basically Bangkok.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Nonthaburi suburb, but it's in Bangkok.
Yeah, the first time I came out to Thailand, my rent was at a Lumpini condo, and that was only 6,000.
That's nuts.
That was like crazy cheap. And now
It's like less than $200 a month rent.
yeah. So I was even thinking, let's say hypothetically speaking, let's say you wanted to come out, let's say your monthly budget was $500 a month and you were just staying for 3 months. I would even think it's going to be a far stretch, but let's say you had $500 a month, 200 for housing, right? If you just took public transportation and you ate street Thai food every day, you could probably survive on $500 a month.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We had that little condo, 8,000 baht, so that's what, like $240 a month.
Yeah, so you're left with $300.
We cooked at home a lot.
Yeah.
We had just a single burner, cooker and a microwave and stuff, but we cooked a lot at home and ate street food. So absolutely you can live a very nice life, entertaining, especially if you like the outdoors and going to the park and exercise.
Doing the free
all this
stuff.
free stuff
Yeah.
to get your time. And then, go see an English soundtrack movie at the cinema once a month, or like we do back home. We don't go to the movie every weekend normally, right? So it's really, really very doable to live on a low budget here. But the thing about it, most people want to inquire about long stay visa process if they want to relocate, and that's where you get into the actual requirements that you're going to have some money in the bank. If you're doing a low monthly budget, that's good, but you need to prove to the Thai immigration. But if you're coming here on a tourist visa, say for 90 days, and you planned $1,000 a month for your stay.
Yeah, you could
very, very
definitely do
doable,
it.
and see a lot of sights and like you say, public transportation, and also, I don't know if you've been to the big bus terminals in Bangkok, like Mo Chit, Burst.
I have, yeah.
You can go to any little village, any town in Thailand from that terminal.
Oh, the Machit terminal?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good
anywhere.
to know.
The big double-decker buses, and the most expensive ticket if you're going clear across country from the south all the way to the north is usually like 400 baht.
Wow.
So I mean, you could travel by bus, and the buses are actually nice. They're cold, comfortable, air conditioned. They serve you a meal, right? VIP. So in America, we think of the bus station, the Greyhounds.
They're really nice though, the Greyhounds.
Here it's a plush ride. It's a good way to travel, and very, very cheap. So for 25 bucks a person, you could travel all the way the whole country, and stay a few days here and go, so it's
just stay at the hostels too, stuff like that.
Absolutely,
cheap
and
places.
location is a big thing. Now, Bangkok is one of the more expensive areas of Thailand. Bangkok and the island of Phuket, the largest island, are known to be the most expensive for cost of living. For example, after we left Nonthaburi, suburb of Bangkok, and moved to Isan, I took my first teaching job. We had a one-bedroom bungalow-style house. A house, not a studio, with a nice shower and kitchen and living room and bedroom, right? Everything you need for two people, 4,000 baht a month.
Oh, wow. That's
4,000. And it was brand new.
Yeah.
It was a brand new bungalow resort.
Where was that at?
It was up in Isan in a province
Isan.
called Nong Bua Lampu.
Isan area.
Right, Isan. Udon Thani is like one of the bigger cities in Korat, in the northeast, yeah. But even here in Rayong, in Ban Char, I can find you places for rent for 4,000 baht a month. Nice apartments. There's one right down the road here. Fully furnished, free Wi-Fi, free television. You just pay your rent and your electric. The rent is 4,200 baht a month.
Wow, that's
So
crazy.
that's
That's like $100, $120.
$120.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I mean, really nice, very nice and quiet. Back off the main road, big, beautiful. And, Thailand's like a botanical garden year-round, right? With all the tropical plants. So everything is so plush and well landscaped, and very, very quiet. Once you get off a main road, it gets quiet like really quick because they don't have all the through roads. Then you're back in an area where the only traffic is someone who lives there. That's it. So it's surprising what you can find, but you can't find it online. You know, if you're one of these people that like to do Airbnb and stay here and there, right? That's all great. But if you're looking for long-term, monthly rental, you have to get to know some locals.
Some locals,
They don't advertise online. If they did, it would all be in Thai.
Right.
Craigslist is not a big thing here at all.
Right,
So
right.
Facebook is real big. If you're in Facebook groups, you can find rentals and stuff. But mainly, you just kind of get with somebody, an expat that's lived in the area or a local Thai, and have them take. And you'd be surprised. I guarantee you, if you were just coming to Thailand for your first time, you've got your visa. Let's just say you got a visa, a student visa or whatever. You're like, hey, I want to chill out in Rayong for 3 months. Can you and I could go out and we could probably find you a nice little studio for 2,000 or 3,000 baht a month.
Wow.
So $100 or less.
Where in America can you run a place for $80 to $100 a month?
And I'm not talking about a slum.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
talking
like-
about a nice area within 5 minutes walk of a beach.
Yeah.
You know, so tons of vendors and street food everywhere,
Everything
even in
you
the
need.
small towns. It's not just Bangkok, guys. Like everywhere. Thailand is like a farmer's market every day of the week, right?
Yeah.
Thai people have so much freedom to buy and sell and trade. No government, no tax, no levy, no health department. None of that. They know how to do it. And a guy's been barbecuing chicken for 20 years.
Yeah.
He's not going to poison you. You know what I mean? He's going to have the best chicken you've probably ever eaten.
Right.
And for very low
It's gonna
money.
be like $1 or $2.
So why do you need the government to come in and tell him, well, you got to have a license, you got to be regulated with the health department, you know what I mean? We've lost a lot of those freedoms in America.
Right.
You know, when I was a kid, you used to barter and trade eggs and get milk, and like people still did a lot of things, roadside stands, right? Where we can't do much of that anymore because
Right.
we have the licensing, government regulations, all that. Thailand, they just have so much freedom. People make their living off of motorcycles and little side carts with barbecuers and fresh fruits for sale. And it's everywhere in Thailand, like every small town.
Yeah.
You literally never have to go to an actual grocery store in Thailand if you don't want to. Like
Yeah.
fresh meats, fresh seafoods, fresh vegetables. Daily. You're
It's
buying,
cheap. It's
buying
cheap, too.
directly from the fishermen when
Yeah.
they come in early morning. You go down there, they sell directly right
Yeah.
off the fresh catch. You know, no middleman at all. And so that kind of stuff is one of the things that I just love about living here. And when you're not in Thailand, it's one of the things you miss the most.
Right.
Just the convenience of
Kind of the freedom, right?
everybody's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You know? And they're good at it. I don't care if they're making slushies or selling hot coffees and espressos in one of those little vendors. Like, they're good at it. It's quality stuff, you know?
Right.
Don't be afraid of street food in Thailand, I'm telling you. They know what they're doing.
Right.
It really-
It's really good too.